What do you think about this F86 ducted fan with brushless motor? There, Jada.
I like it. I think it's pretty neat.
Pick it up. Show it to me.
Well, these are the bombs on the side.
What is it?
From USA with love. And on the side here it says Jack Winhart.
Why does it say that?
Because that was my Uncle Jack's grandpa, and my Uncle Jack was named after my
Where was he?
Uncle Jack, who was working on planes
Pearl Harbor, huh?
in Pearl Harbor.
Alright, gentlemen, this is the F86 50mm ducted fan, as my little princess has told you. This is from Bananahobby. We ordered 3 of these. You can see the boxes here. 1, 2, and 3. We haven't flown for about a year. Before then, we only did fly for about a year. Our first plane was a F-27 Striker. I would say it's the perfect plane for the new guy. And maybe the new EDF F-27 Striker may even be better, but the one with the propeller hanging off the back will get you in the whole finger sometimes. But it's really friendly to new flyers. The GWS slow stick we have right here, broken, and have a wooden dowel for the body. These things can be repaired and flown time and again. And our last plane was a seaplane, a Guan Li Catalina. The GWS and the Catalina have over a 50-inch wingspan, and this is a brushed 380 edition, and we used our LiPo battery in it and burned up one of the motors, but still able to bring it in, luckily. And so we got this little 50mm EDF from Bananahobby, and we went ahead and ordered 3 because we know sometimes there's problems with stuff that is this cool and only costs 69 bucks. So I'm not sure if you could see the shine on the nose of this, but we went ahead and coated it in epoxy about an inch around the outside and an inch into it. We coated the bottom of the bombs, the tips of the wings, tail, and rudder, and we also covered the entire servo guard right here. We went ahead and used a Sharpie and colored the bombs and colored the plane a little bit. After I got it assembled, I had to cut 2 square holes in the top of it right there to get to the speed control because I accidentally unplugged it from the motor by pulling on the wires in the cockpit. Earlier today, I would say on what would have been the 4th flight, I crashed into the ground full tilt. This thing was humming out there. I thought it was going to be done. All it did was crack the edge a little bit. You could see the epoxy right there. And tear this bomb off, but it just broke it free from the 5-minute epoxy I'd had it glued on with originally, and scraped the wingtip just a bit. But other than that, we got it home and we got the epoxy out and epoxied it up, and this thing went out and put 3 more packs through it, and it flew great. I would say I've seen a lot of complaints about the center of gravity on this plane, and I would agree to a certain extent. It is an inch or so off, but I went ahead, my battery fit in the compartment perfect. I mean, I built this thing to a T exactly how it was supposed to, and man, I've set 2 batteries on the nose and this thing still don't level out. So I said, oh, I'm going to risk it, and I'm just going to go throw this thing in there and see what's happening. And threw it in there, flew it, adjusted my elevators out, got this thing flying straight. And it does. This is the thing, is anytime you nail it, it's nose in the air. If you launch this thing full throttle, it's going to climb and stall out on you, and you better leave it nailed and bring it close to the ground and pull out of it. But it launches best at about 50% throttle. I mean, I did that. I was doing that today for 3 packs into an 8 or 10 mile an hour wind, and it did perfect. So I really enjoy this plane. It's really fast. I mean, the Striker was faster, but it's also a 37-inch wingspan. This thing has a 25-inch wingspan. This thing, once it's tilted, you know, it's fast, it reacts fast, and you could possibly crash it fast. I would definitely say it's not for a beginner. And as that said, that's how I'd keep it. Here's my little list of things to do, things that I would epoxy. The top planes are planes I have, and the top plane is obviously the plane I would recommend most. You could use toothpicks and 5-minute epoxy to repair these foam planes a million times before they're too heavy to fly. And this is the thing with launching, is launch at 50%, throw it nice and flat, give yourself some time to get control of it. You know, the lower it is when it falls out of the sky, the less damage. If you launch that thing full throttle and it climbs and stalls and you don't happen to be able to get out of it, you're going to have way more damage than if you would have just tried with a little bit of throttle. So go for it, have fun, and I hope you like my review. Hopefully tomorrow we'll actually get some footage of this thing flying. Until then, have a good day, and thank you. Have fun with your kids. Merry Christmas.